Welcome to my channel. Again, tonight I'm cooking some fried fish, tilapia, and making some string beans. Yeah, so here's my kitchen, and you guys just can hang out with me. But I gotta get this started. For right now, I normally put bacon in my string beans, but today I'm gonna use turkey. And then what I do is I stick it in a pot with a little oil. What I do, I put a little oil in the pan, just a little bit, not a lot. What's going on, son? And when this get hot, I put the turkey bacon inside the pot. Huh? It won't see you. Go ahead. It won't see you. I got the grease getting warm right now. Yes. For the fish, y'all gonna see me season it. Put a little onion powder on there. I hate when I have this going on. Always put a little onion powder on. And here I'm using a little complete seasoning. And this is all going on fish. Just a little bit, not a lot, because it's fish. Just a little bit. Just so I can have that taste. And we use the garlic herb. I had to buy everything new because I done ran out a lot of seasoning. Waiting for the pot to get hot, so you guys can, while I'm showing you guys close up. A little bit of garlic on my fish. May look crazy, but believe me, when it's done, it tastes so good. Oh, let y'all see what that one is. I'm always in the kitchen cooking, so these are tilapia fish, and we're just seasoning for right now. May look like a lot of seasoning, but when you fry it up, ooh, it tastes so good. Here while we wait. So while that's nice and hot, what I do is I stick my bacon in there, and this is just gonna flavor the string beans. Just gonna flavor the string beans for right now. I'm gonna let them fry up real good. And of course, I already rinsed the green beans off and everything else. Now I gotta season this so the green beans taste good. So when I put them in there, got a little accent. Everybody needs to have this in their kitchen. But some people say stay away from the MSG, but ain't nothing like having some accent. Just a little accent in your food. And with string beans, you can season them up real good with different seasonings, so you get that taste. Get that taste. Same thing, basil. A little black pepper. Now I'm just telling you guys the ingredients. You use whatever you want to use. But for me, when I'm seasoning my string beans, I like them the way I want them the way I want them to taste. So I put certain seasonings in them. Get a little flavor. By the time to get those done. Some people use onions in their string beans, but I do. Cut up a little onions in there. You're not going to see them that much anyway when you put them in the string beans, but I like to use them. Just a little bit. That pepper gets me every time. And remember, what I'm doing is just really getting this seasoning, the turkey meat all cooked up a little bit before I throw the string beans in there. Because it don't take long for the string beans to get done. Some people use bacon. I'm not using bacon today. Not using bacon today. Today, I'm just using turkey. Trying to get out of the habit of putting pork in everything. Because pork doesn't have to go in anything, everything. It smells so good. So while I'm waiting on that, where is my thing? While I'm waiting on that, oh, I can go ahead and season it so y'all can see a little bit. Still waiting for that to get hot. Hold on. Once I get this out the way, you can see what I'm going to do with my fish. You can take any pieces of meat that you like to season any type of vegetables you have. But I'm using turkey bacon for the first time. Trying to stir away from the pork. Stay away from the pork. What happened? I got my son in the kitchen with me. He don't want to be shown on camera. But it's looking good, looking good, looking good. Yes. And I already rinsed off my string beans. I already cut them and I washed them off. So they're real clean right now. So what I'm going to be doing is putting some of them in the pot. And like I said, the turkey bacon and the onions just give it a little flavor. I'm a soul food cooker, so I'm so used to eating country food. But I'm trying to get more vegetables in the family's life. When I got it all nice and good in there, get all this in there. Got it all nice and good in there. kind of play around with it a little bit. You know, move it around a little bit. I'm gonna put it on the other eye back there. I just wanted you guys to see what I was doing. But when you put those in there, you want to add some water. Don't have to be full. Just about a half, you know, a little bit of water, just so that when I put the top on it and it starts cooking, it'll have a little water at the bottom, a little seasoning. But right now, I'm gonna keep it covered. I'm gonna keep that covered until it starts really cooking. But right now, I got them in there like that. See that? Next, I'm finna show you guys what I do to my fish. I wish you guys could see a little closer. I'm always wiping down the stove. Drop this down just a little. Y'all can see how I'm gonna prepare my fish. This is tilapia. I already seasoned it. So what I do is I take a little cornmeal. It's gonna be weird, but it tastes good. Hold on for a minute before I start that. If you want it real nice and crunchy, get your egg. Some people always mix it up or something like that, but I don't do all of that. I just take it, if you look, moving it around, spread it everywhere, all around the fish. Now, I'm at home, so I do it the way I want to do it, because I'm at home. I'm not cooking for everybody that's watching. I'm cooking it for my family. You just throw a little egg in there, mix it around. That's if you want that crunchiness. Sometimes you can mix the egg up, beat it up first, but I just stick it in there one hand around. So I make sure the egg gets on all the fish. Get it all crunchy. Yes. I want it to be crunchy when I eat it. This should be pretty hot right now. Turn it down just a little. Now throw the little McCormick on there, the meal. Like somebody put a hole in it. Put a little bit of that in the bowl. Don't have to be a whole lot, just enough so I can mix it around. And then I take me a little bit of flour. Just a little bit of flour. Take a little bit of all-purpose flour, any flour, but I use this one. Yes, meal and flour. Mix it on up. I say everybody cooks differently. If you want this fish nice and crunchy, yes. Even with the egg in it. A little bit more. Usually I shake it up, but today I'm just going to use the bowl because I'm letting y'all watch and see what I do. egg give it that crispiness before you get ready to fry it. See? See? Y'all can see it. See? Yeah. And I really don't like being in the kitchen all the time, so I try to find something I can hurry up and cook real quick and get it over with. Because believe me, we may enjoy cooking, but we don't like to be in here all the time. So I try to find something quick. Sometimes I make salad. And now since I'm trying to stay away from the pork, it's hard because now I gotta start eating in a different way. I'm not trying to be like healthy, but the pork ain't good for you. Everybody know the pork ain't good for you. We grew up on it, but it ain't good for you. It don't have to be that crispy, but I like to put it in there, have it right. Wash my hands. If I use the glove, then I have to wash my hands so much, but like I said, I'm at home, I'm cooking for the family. These stoves, ooh, I can't stand these stoves. These stoves right here, oh, you can't let nothing get on these stoves, it'll mess it up. But at the same time, I have a cleaner that cleans. See here? Nice. Then I just drop it in the grease. Yes. So y'all can see the fish fry real good. Yeah. And what I do is, I know the fish doesn't take long to cook. I think tilapia, I always set up me a tray so that when fish comes out, I have something to lay it in. And I just take a couple of pieces and sit it inside the tray. So when the fish is done, I have somewhere to sit it at. Paper towels back later. Okay. See what this is doing right now. Stirring up the string beans right now. Wait until it get nice and real soft. And just make sure you got enough water in there. It don't have to be a whole lot, but just enough. So it can steam. I don't know what happened to my little platter. is looking. Let's see how this is looking. Let's see how this is looking. Ooh, looking crispy. Looking good, looking good, looking good. And over here, I'm just gonna make a little rice. I eat my string beans by itself, but some people like to put their string beans over some rice. So I'm just gonna make some regular old success rice. I think I showed it in my other videos. That's when you want to get out the kitchen fast. But I do know how to cook regular rice. I just like to hurry up, throw this in the water, and it's done in less than what? A few seconds. Okay? When that water starts boiling, you always with success rice, you got to make sure you always let the water boil. When it comes to a boil, then drop the rice in there. So today, they're just going to have some string beans and rice, fried fish. I'm not doing anything else today. I've been in the kitchen this morning, and here I am. This is every day I'm in the kitchen cooking something. And you don't have to keep it in there too long, because when it starts floating, it's pretty much already done. I'll leave it in there just a little while longer, because it may be cooked on the outside, but you got to make sure it's cooked in the inside. And the reason I use success rice, because once you drop it in there and let it boil for a little bit, you know, you drain it. I cut open the bags and throw it back inside the pot. So when they get ready to eat, they can grab some rice if they want some. But I like to eat the straight string beans. I like to just eat them the way they are. Some people don't mess with theirs, but they don't really move them around, but I move mine around. Yep, see that? It's that restaurant fish fry. Like I said, you don't have to fry long. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Ooh, doesn't that look good? And then when you take that out, bring it down, the temperature down a little bit. Over here and grab the rest of the fish. Wish I had more room to put one more in there, because I don't want to come back and cook it. So throw it in there too. And believe it or not, this meal doesn't take that long to cook. It really doesn't. Now, I know a lot of people don't believe in having two starches, but I'm about to put some potatoes, red cream potatoes inside my string beans, because, let me tell you, it tastes so much better. So much better. So much better. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. from time to time. I don't know why it breaks off, but I got to turn the temperature up so it can keep frying. As long as y'all can see the string bean. Waiting for this fish. Oh, it looks so good. I can't wait to eat. Oh, look at that. And the water hasn't boiled yet for my rice. And when I say this is just a quick meal that you can fix for the family. Especially like us mothers, we don't like to be in the kitchen all the time. We want to take a break too. So jump in here, cook something real quick, and then you're done with the kitchen for the rest of the day. It gets really hot in here sometimes. That's okay. That's frying up. Just move them around just a little bit because I did throw that last one on top. I don't feel like waiting for another one to get done when I can just put them all in there and be done with it. Sometimes this is all you gotta do. Let them keep cooking. I don't want to cook too fast. Even though I done seasoned the string beans, I just put a little Lords on top. You need just a little seasoning on top. This is how I cook in my kitchen. This is how I cook in my kitchen. And this is warm. And what I do, I take these potatoes and I cut them up. Now these are red creamers. You can use regular potatoes if you want to. These are red creamers. It tastes better when you're making string beans. String bean, green bean, whatever y'all call it. I just cut them up in half. And what you do, you don't want to cook them with, you want to wait until they're almost done. Then put them in there, because when you steam potatoes, it don't take that long. It don't take that long at all. And if you cook them in there, it's going to just be mushy, and you don't want no mushy string beans. Definitely don't want no mushy string beans. A lot of times I don't like to touch on the tilapia too much because it will break apart. So, just want to do what it do in there. So you touch it, it will break. Just want to fry real good. That's it. Like I said, I wash dishes while I go. you keep the dishes down. So when the kids come home, they don't have to say, I gotta wash all those dishes. Because pretty much the dishes be done. The only dishes they have to wash is the ones we eat out of. Yeah, kind of soft. Just want to make sure none is sticking. Even though these are non-stick marked or white pots, you still have to make sure it's not sticking. Come over here, and I cut them in half like this. Just cut them in half like this. Cut them in half, you know? Cut them in half. So when the string beans are almost done, I just put these right on top of them. It's getting hot in here too. It's getting real hot in here. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Yeah. Remember, I put some meal and flour to give it that look, but it also tastes really, really good. Put this over my fish. Stir it up a little bit more. Oh, they're looking good. And I don't really stir them, I just pump them up a little bit. Enough water in there too. Now you see the water is boiling, right? Time to put the rice in. And this is what the rice looks like. I'm sure y'all know what it looks like. Success rice. Sorry, rice in a bag. rice in the bag. And I just put it in there, pat it down a little bit, stretch the rice out, and I just leave it in the water. I leave the top halfway off of the pot. I would like to play music, but some music you can't play, so I'm trying to stay away from all the copyrights. You can't play certain music. Just cutting up these potatoes. And sometimes if you're waiting for a while for your string beans to get done, you gotta go ahead and put some more water in there until they're ready for you to put them in the pot, because you don't want them to turn brown. I think you got them all. But it won't see you. You can go to the refrigerator. These are looking real good. What you brought home? Huh? Some ice? And these fish is almost ready to come out, but I'm going to cook this a little longer. Ooh, they're getting there. They are getting there. Remember, you only want to steam these. You don't want to put a lot of water in there. Some people, when they cook them, they put a lot of water. That's not how you cook these suckers. As long as you got enough water at the bottom, you're good. You don't want your fish and your burnt. Just keep the eye on your fish. Stay back. Some people will burn some stuff. Got me a little drink to see what it's gonna taste like. Give me a little. Get in the kitchen, you get kind of hot. You need something to drink. Yes. Need something to drink. Ooh, look at that fish. That. Ooh, yes. Yeah, nice, crunchy. It may look a little funny, but it tastes really, really good. Ooh. And that's tilapia fish right there. That's tilapia fish. So, as this grease get a little cool, I usually would put it in the oven. For now, I'm gonna have to stick it somewhere else till it warms down. Just to get it out my way. So I can focus more on my string beans. Oh, it looks so good. Really good. Remember, I use turkey bacon. I didn't use any pork. And then I seasoned the turkey bacon while I was frying it a little bit, so I don't have to add all the seasoning to the pot. Might add just a tad little bit more water, just a little bit. You don't want to soak them. Don't want to soak them. Just add a little bit more water to it. Don't want it to dry out at all. Start burning. Now I'm gonna let that cook a little bit more. Once that cooked, then I'm gonna put my potatoes in there. Now, this success right, it don't take long. With that, I just get me a strainer, and this is the rice. I strain it, and then I sit it just like this on the stove. Just like that, until the water drains from the bags into the pot. Then I take it out and put it in the pot. So right now, that's all. Just wait a little while for me to put the string beans in the pot. But y'all know what I'm going for, right? Y'all know what I'm going for. I'm going for me a piece of fish. Yes. Real good. This is some real good fish. And you do have to keep your eyes on these string beans, so I ain't gonna lie. Some people let them sit there, but I don't like nothing sticking to the bottom. Oh, these gonna be so good. So good. It just takes forever for them to be done. Especially in this pot. I usually cook them in a different pot. I can need some hot sauce. I need me some hot sauce. Excuse me. What's fish without hot sauce? Yes. This is the kind I like. It gives it that crunchy taste. That meal and that flour. Ooh. Good. It's hot, but it's good. how crunchy it is. Good fish. Crunchy too. I love it crunchy. Like I say, you have to season it the way you want to season it up, but perfect. Perfect fish. I can't give up seafood. I'm sorry. I can't give it up. Some people all the way vegan. I don't know. I be loving my crab legs, and my shrimp, and my fish. It'll be one day I get to that point, but right now, I can't give up nothing. I can't give up nothing. Now those are almost, but not done yet. So when they start looking like that, they start looking like this, when they start looking like that, that's when you throw the potatoes in. Take them, put them right on top. Right on top. Boy, I don't know what y'all missing if y'all don't cook it like this. Remember, potatoes cook off steam too, so. Oh, yes. It's not gonna look like that when it's done, though. Tell you that now. And then I turn the eye down just a little bit. Gotta get back over here to this fish. Y'all know what y'all missing. There's some good fish. Get that water. Oh, I did a little drink right here. Okay, good. It just blends right on in with the fish. Oh, the drink is good. It blends right on in with the fish. Yes. Nothing wrong with a little cocktail while you cook. And I'm always wiping off everything. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I'm always wiping. I can't cook in no dirty kitchen. Whacked out?
Oh no.
You always fucking chat. How you tell me all this stuff at his time? Yeah, I know. I'm saying, why you always telling me stuff at his time? what happens when you work all day. That's better for me, so I don't have to cook. Everybody work. They forget about family time sometimes, but it's okay. Us women, we just do what we do. Keep it moving. It can get so hot in this kitchen, especially with this light on. Ooh, that fish make me want to get another piece, but I know everybody gotta eat. You know, everybody gotta eat. But I was here by myself. Ooh. Oh, the string beans coming together. And sometimes what I like to do is add a little bit more. What is that olive oil? I know that. Oh, I see. I'll take a little bit of olive oil since it's vegetables. Yes. Y'all don't know about that. Y'all might know about that. Y'all don't know about that. Keep me from stirring it up so much. When I shake the pot, I don't want to stir it that much. I don't want to mess up my beans. I want them to come out nice and pretty. Looking real good. Look at it. Now with this rice, see the remaining of the water? You want to take that and dump it. Take that and dump it. And what I do is, find my little scissors. My little scissors. Take the bag, and I cut the bag, and then I place it in the pot. Oh, see how easy that is? Yes, it works for me. Cut the bag, and then dump the rice. That's what I like about success rice. Oh, yes. Sometimes if I'm cooking certain things, I make regular rice because I don't want no just success rice. But that is quick for us moms to get the food done and over with. Get that rice in that water, and it's a done deal. The light, no, it is making me hot. Check on this pot. I ain't forget about y'all. I'm just giving it a chance to do what it do. Because the mother is always doing what she need to do. A mother got to go do this. You got to do that. You got to do that. We know how to do multiple things at the same time when we cooking. So if I leave away from the camera, it's because I'm doing something extra. But I don't forget about my pot. That's why I say us women, we powerful. We do all this stuff. And people come home and they think it's okay just to eat. But we have to prepare this stuff. That takes time. When they think it takes forever, they think, oh, she didn't take long cooking this. Cooking, cleaning, taking care of the house, that's a lot of work. We should be giving flowers every day. We should be giving flowers every day because we do a lot. Just because we don't get up, go to work, clock in, don't mean that we not working. We always working. Let them switch up and we just go to work and come home and do nothing and see what happens. But this go both ways because sometimes the man stay home and the woman go work, but it's a lot of work in staying home. A lot of work. Cook, clean, washing dishes. Look at it. Ooh, cook, clean, washing dishes. Sweeping, mopping. It's a lot of work. Now me, everything looks good, but I'm just gonna add me just a little bit more water. Because I don't want to forget about. Ooh, yes. So you see how I add a little bit of water a little bit at a time? You don't want to drain it. Just want to cook a little bit. Then add your water. Ooh, yes. Yes, looks good. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. May look crazy to y'all, but when you eat it, oh my God, make you want to slap your mama. I don't know about this. I don't know about this. And from time to time, since you're adding a lot of water to it, you may want to throw just a little bit more seasoning in there with it. So, even though the water takes away from the seasoning, you just want to always keep putting just a little bit more seasoning in there. So, finish cooking, it's gonna be right. And I love me some pepper. I'm feeling like giving me another piece of fish and tell them I done ate my fish. But sometimes we can do so much at home that we forget to tend to ourselves and eat, make us a little lunch. No, we too busy and taking care of everything before everybody get home. We want to make sure everything's done. But then when they walk in the house, they think you ain't did nothing all day. And we did stuff all day. Cook, clean, wash, take care of stuff. But you can't tell them things. They think you stayed in the house all day doing nothing. They're watching me cook string beans. What you said? Oh, that looks so cool. That looks so good. All this takes time when we in the kitchen. That takes time. I wish y'all could get closer from here. But that's okay. That's okay. See, let me see if I can move it just a little bit. Just a little bit. Let y'all look down. Y'all see that? That's that good cooking right there. That's that good cooking right there. I don't know what y'all saying. That's that good cooking. And I'm starting my dinner late. Usually I cook a little earlier, but when I started recording, it said my storage was full. So I had to go take everything and transfer it to my computer. So now I had the opportunity to record as long as I wanted. And I normally don't cook on high unless I'm sitting here and watching it. But don't always cook on high. They don't mean the food is done. And I keep doing that because I don't want that sticking to the bottom of my pot. So when everybody start getting home, they ready to eat. But normally my food be done. I just started out late. Y'all may catch me talking a little trash from time to time because people got to start appreciating what we do when we home, okay? Don't never just think we ain't doing nothing because my mind is always thinking of all type of things to do, including getting paid, okay? All I'm saying is, I want another piece of fish. But when I eat my meal, I gotta have one piece for myself. So, and that's another thing. If you know what size family you have, you know what, you always work around how much meat so you don't cook too much or cook too less. So I made it where everybody in the house will have 2 pieces of fish. So I done ate one, so that means I only have one left. Now, by chance, somebody might just want 1 piece of fish. Yay! I get to have another one. But we as women, we know how to work things out. Now, sometimes I make food that'll last from today to tomorrow because I don't want to come back in the kitchen and cook. Okay? Y'all hear what I'm saying? Because I ain't trying to cook every day. But to get my YouTube and my likes and for y'all to subscribe to my channel, I gotta keep cooking. And hopefully y'all liking my videos. This is my, second, third day now, so I'm getting the hang of it. So y'all just bear with me. Now I can turn this all the way down. Turn this all the way down. And pretty much it's all really done. I just give time for the potatoes to get done. But they're all nice. See? And you can stick a fork through it. Ooh, look at that. Stick a fork through that potato. That's why you put them in there last, because you don't want them to make the string beans mushy. Y'all see that? That's good eating. Now I done turned the pot down, so I don't have to munch it. So, thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching my video. And please, subscribe. There go that good looking fish again. Yes, y'all see that? That's good fish right there. Well, until tomorrow, take care.